money than count my friends. Rather pull up in an all black Benz. 10 feet back, don't scuff my Timbs. All black shades can't see through these. Worry about you, don't worry about me. I don't know you, but you know me. I'm with this shit, let's light up. Peace, look, let's keep the peace. Do what I want and I feel like I made it. Praying for niggas who thinking I'm playing. Waiting for niggas who thinking I'm slipping. I just be chilling, my shorty be tripping. Fuck on the balcony, right in the public. Racks on the table, she know not to touch it. Niggas be capping and they need a gown. Product on deck and they bagging it now. Bitch, you know I'm black and I'm proud. Jump on the stage, I be loving the crowd. I'm from New York, but I came to the South. Timbs on my feet, ain't no gold on my mouth. And I'm on fire like I got a fever. People was sleeping, I made them believers. Know she a keeper, a shorty a eater. She don't speak English, she need a visa. Rather count my money than count my friends. Rather pull up in an all black Benz. 10 feet back, don't scuff my Timbs. All black shades can't see through these. Worry about you, don't worry about me. I don't know you, but you know me. I'm with the shits, let's keep the peace. Let's keep the peace. Rather count my money than count my friends. Rather pull up in an all black Benz. 10 feet back, don't scuff my Timbs. All black shades can't see through these. Worry about you, don't worry about me. I don't know you, but you know me. I'm with the shits, let's keep the peace. Let's keep the peace. Rather count my money than count my friends. Rather pull up in an all black Benz. 10 feet back, don't scuff my Timbs. All black shades can't see through these. Worry about you, don't worry about me. I don't know you, but you know me. I'm with the shits, let's keep the peace. Let's keep the peace. Rather count my money than count my friends. Rather pull up in an all black Benz. 10 feet back, don't scuff my Timbs. All black shades can't see through these. Worry about you, don't worry about me. I don't know you, but you know me. I'm with the shits, let's light up. Peace, love, let's keep the peace. Do what I want and I feel like I made it. Praying for niggas who thinking I'm playing. Waiting for niggas who thinking I'm slipping. I just be chilling, my shorty be tripping. Fuck on the balcony, right in the public. Racks on the table, she know not to touch it. Niggas be capping and they need a gown. Product on deck and they bagging it now. Bitch, you know I'm black and I'm proud. Jump on the stage, I be loving the crowd. I'm from New York, but I came to the South. Timbs on my feet, ain't no gold on my mouth. And I'm on fire like I got a fever. People was sleeping, I made them believers. Know she a keeper, a shorty a eater. She don't speak English, she need a visa. Rather count my money than count my friends. Rather pull up in an all black Benz. 10 feet back, don't scuff my Timbs. All black shades can't see through these. Worry about you, don't worry about me. I don't know you, but you know me. I'm with the shits, let's keep the peace. Let's keep the peace. Rather count my money than count my friends. Rather pull up in an all black Benz. 10 feet back, don't scuff my Timbs. All black shades can't see through these. Worry about you, don't worry about me. I don't know you, but you know me. I'm with the shits, let's keep the peace. Let's keep the peace. Rather count my money than count my friends. Rather pull up in an all black Benz. 10 feet back, don't scuff my Timbs. All black shades can't see through these. Worry about you, don't worry about me. I don't know you, but you know me. I'm with the shits, let's keep the peace. Let's keep the peace.
Welcome to Blended Healing. Yeah, there's been a lot of thinking going on, you know. I put the trigger warning out there because I'm going to be doing this in increments. Because this is some real deep shit. And, yeah, this is some real deep shit I'm going to get into. And, it might trigger some people. But it might even open up your eyes. You know, taking this time off of doing the consistent daily morning schedule. You know, I was told to pump my brakes a little bit, and I've been doing a little bit of that. You know, they said you're doing too much. You're doing too much. But what it has done is it got me back into thinking and pondering and asking questions and, you know, research and development, as they say, you know. So I figured it would be appropriate for this to be a Black History bite, but with a new story twist. Because we got the same chains, just different names. You feel me? At first, I was going to call this the New American Bond or Bound, But then I was like, nah, because we already know what it is, man. It's the same change, it's just different names. So keeping it 100, they say that we free now, but all they did, right? All they did was switch the packaging. No more chains on the wrist, just pressure on backs and invisible walls built with rules we didn't write. We got to get through 6 chains, and we're going to do it together. The first chain that we're going to go in depth about the next time we meet is the economic chain or rope. Living check to check, you know? That ain't freedom. It's survival mode with a smile. You grind you grind all day, you sleep deprived, soul depleted, just to pay rent on land you don't even own. And they call it opportunity, but the ladder's always missing a few rungs for us. Our credit card scores, gatekeeping, blessings, and loans. Just long term traps with fine print shackles. Rope number 2 or chain number 2 is the mental program. They trained people to love the cage, taught you to clap for crumbs and to chase status symbols instead of healing. The TV tells you what to value. The phone tells you who to envy. And the world tells you who you'll never be. They ain't got to physically bind you when they got your mind locked up, right? Chain number 3 is the legal trap. The system wasn't made to protect us, it was made to contain us. From the school to the prison pipeline, to laws that hit other people the hardest. Cuffed, not by crime, but by design. Courtrooms become auction blocks, prisons become factories, and freedom gets turned into a monthly parole meeting. You feel me? Chain number 4 is the cultural chain. They remixed our pain for profit. Our struggle becomes their style. They love our flavor, but spit out our truth. We stay caught in cycles, not because we're lost, but because every time we find our way, they move the map. Chain number 5 is the digital yoke. Swiping, liking, scrolling, repeat. Trapped in a loop of distraction while they mine your data and sell your habits. We mistake online noise for real connection sometimes. And some of us get hooked on validation while forgetting our own value. It's like monitoring control that comes with a screen in terms of service nobody reads. And chain number 6. Chain number 6 is the spiritual muzzle. We were taught to fear what was ours, disconnected from the drum, the ritual, the source. Told our magic was dangerous until they rebranded it and put it on a shelf. But your power, it's not for sale. It's been waiting for you to remember. But here's the thing. Not everybody stays system locked. Some of us see the illusion and start tearing it down piece by piece. turning pressure into purpose, turning silence into sound, turning pain into prophecy, because a new bound can rise. And when we do, we ain't just asking for seats at no table. We building a whole damn new realm. You feel me? I think I'm going to get into chain number one or rope number one. Because stick with me here. The reason why I'm calling it rope and chain, it goes back and forth. So follow me. So chain number one, like I said, is the economic rope. Roped into the grind, roped out of freedom. They told us to work hard and we make it. But they didn't tell us that the rules were written in invisible ink. And every promotion came with another rope around us. This ain't just a job, it's a trap with benefits. You working full time, but still full time broke, right? And they got the nerve to call you lazy if you tired. The system ain't designed for you to rest. It's built to milk your labor while calling it the American dream. We weren't born into wealth, we were born into debt. Student loans, payday advances, rent hikes, no assets, just liabilities wrapped in pretty language. Even our ambitions are monetized. Side hustles become survival, and the rest becomes rebellion. They give you just enough to keep you showing up, but not enough to change your life. You're supposed to be grateful for the scraps. Meanwhile, they live in access off the backs of your exhaustion. And let's talk about how the rope wraps tightest around us. Black and brown folks still get paid less, charged more, taxed harder, denied access to generational wealth while being told to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. Lies we ain't never been handed. But the moment we do try to step out, build our own, rise together, they call it a threat. Because they know once we cut the rope, we just don't survive. We create empires. So the first cut is awareness. Knowing that your worth is not defined by your wages, your purpose ain't tied to your paycheck, and your value ain't for sale. It's time to reroute your energy from labor to legacy, from grind culture to generational healing, from that rope bound to resource rich. Because wealth isn't just money, it's access, it's freedom, it's peace of mind, and it's time to breathe. And baby, you deserve all of that. I'm going to keep going because I'm on a roll. The chain number two is the mental program rope. The rope that you don't see is the one that holds the tightest. They don't got to chain your hands when they've already claimed your mind, controlling the narrative, and you walk into your own trap smile. From the moment that we entered this world, the programming begins. What to fear, what to worship, what to chase. They lace it in the cartoons, the classrooms, and the commercials. They teach you to doubt yourself before you even know your own voice. You're not enough. Don't speak too loud. Don't dream too big. Just be grateful for what you got. That's not humility. That's conditioning. A well-dressed form of control. They normalize suffering and call it strength. They glorify struggle in silence while pushing self-worth and boundaries. And here's the kicker part. They plant those thoughts in your mind, then convince you they came from you. So now when you try to rise, it ain't always the world holding you back. Sometimes it's the voice in your own head telling you, who do you think you are? That voice that was trained. The voice was fed lies. The voice ain't yours. We were programmed to play small, to shrink, to look for validation instead of vision, to believe survival is the highest goal when you were born for abundance. And this just ain't about a mindset. It's a cultural trauma, ancestral grief, and a generational suppression. It was passed down through silence and struggle. But you can break it. You can rewire. You can decolonize your mind. Every time you speak your truth, set a boundary. Rest without guilt, or choose joy without apology, because you're breaking that mental rope. Your affirmation for today is, my mind is sacred ground. I choose what grows here. Ashe. All right. The next time we meet, we're going to be talking about probably chain 3 and chain 4. All right. All right. Be well. Stay safe. Ashe and deep bow to each and every one of you. I gave you something to think about today. But it all ties into a bigger picture. If you just stay with me, you'll see what I mean. All right. Be a great day.
Prince, look, everybody ain't your dog, hope you know that. They moving funny, trust yourself, learn to fall back. Gotta watch these bitches too, shit, they the grimiest ones. Once you show them how you really live and they after your funds. Sometimes you gotta separate for you to elevate. They gon' scream they love you, but it's really hate. Shit is just a guessing game, can't really tell until it hit the fan. By then it's too late, you could be a dead man. I don't trust none for real, fuck how you niggas feel. You ain't like my brother or my sister, I ain't trying to build. I just want a couple prezzies and diamonds to ice the bezzy. A free chick that put her legs up like Flexi Lexi. This Instagram got niggas all confused cause they judging off the likes versus really how they move. You think you know me, you ain't got a blues clue now. You don't fuck with me, but I ain't never fuck with you, nigga.
Saying, you know, a lot of us don't realize that there are people in our lives that come with an expiration date. Some people in our lives, unfortunately, have an expiration date. Everyone's not meant to be in your life forever. The key is to know when it's time to cut them off, because, you know, sometimes the most hate you get is from your inner circle, like where the support is supposed to come from. And you have to be mindful of that and go, you know, as I'm making this step to the next level, it's not that I changed, but it's that you're not ready to go with me to this next level. You holding me back. So your time is up, and I appreciated the time we had, but now I got to move on. And, you know, I had to do that at various times in my life. And I'm not saying it like it's an easy thing to do. It's definitely a hard thing to do, but it's necessary to detox your life at different phases of your journey.
The biggest mistake a nigga could make is thinking that it's love. Thinking that niggas could be friends. We ain't really friends, it's just all business, my nigga. Niggas will smile in your face, keep keying, laughing, and tell you that, oh yeah, you my nigga, you my brother. All that shit fake, man. All that shit fake. That's all whole shit. These niggas will see a nigga with his head blowed off, see him locked up, and be like, dang, he was a cool nigga. And none of that shit real, my nigga. I don't believe in love, man. I don't believe in that kind of love. Love is love. I don't believe in this fake love. These niggas like meet a nigga and be like, oh shit, that's my brother. Nigga, I don't know you.